What's going on, everybody? It's Chris from Out West with Chris, and it's that time again to chat about stuff. So this is Let's Chat. This is something I do on my channel every now and then just to kind of fill in my subscribers on stuff that's going on, things that are coming up. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background, a lot of stuff that happens with the channel. I don't always talk about it. Sometimes I do in the videos themselves, but I think that this is a good place to discuss those things. And this is kind of like a video for my hardcore subscribers. If you're new to the channel, some of this you might not get it, but I will have links to everything that's discussed. If I mention a video, if I mention a product, if I mention anything like that, I will definitely make sure that there is a link in the description where you can get more information. All right, let me consult my notes. If you guys don't have any of these are field notes, little memo pads. They come in a grid, lined, or blank. This is a blank one. These are awesome. This is a new one. Just wrote some notes for today down. I'll have a link to Amazon where you can pick these up if you want them. They sell them in 3-packs or singles, that type of stuff, but really handy little notebooks. So let's talk for a minute about fishing. I went fishing this past weekend with my buddy Tom. We paddled for about 6 hours and it was pretty darn dead. Between the two of us, we caught about, I think, 3 fish. I got a couple bites, but I only landed 1 fish. He landed 2, and that was in a 6-hour span. We put the time in on the water, tried a bunch of different stuff. Of the 6 hours that we were out paddling and fighting the current and just doing all that, we caught 3 fish between the two of us within a 20-minute time period. We had a blast being out. I came home, did a little bit of stuff around the house, and went back out for just a quick trip to this reservoir that's in my area that I've never fished at before. And on my first cast, I caught a fish. Didn't get it on camera because I wasn't ready for it. I got a little bit of it on camera, but didn't get the actual hook set or anything like that. My first cast. First cast. There we go. First cast. And then I went a couple hours without getting anything, and as I was getting ready to head back, I caught another one. So, I mean, and it was windy out there. It was pretty brutal. Right now, my shoulders and my back are pretty tight, pretty sore. I need to get back into paddling shape, I guess you'd say, and kind of get my muscles used to being out for 8 hours on the water in a day. So I don't always show every video that I record. Sometimes the footage, it just doesn't turn out right, or I like to kind of try to tell a story or make something at least somewhat interesting. If I'm not catching fish, it's not always very interesting. Sometimes it can be. I've put out a few videos where I've only caught like a few fish, but it was an interesting video. That brings me to my next thing. A couple days ago, last Sunday, so a week ago today, I got invited out to fish with a guy who watches the videos. And he's got a small YouTube channel. I'll have a link to his channel in the description below. But his name's Bet. And we fished and fished and fished and fished. We were out for quite a bit too. We did I think it was like a 5 or 6 mile paddle that day. And I caught 1 fish early on, and nothing amazing, but it was good to catch a fish. I didn't get skunked. And then we fished for a while, and finally, Bet caught his fish. And it was his personal best. And I thought it was really cool to be there when a guy caught his new PB. Like, I get totally amped when I catch my personal best. Like, when I break that little marker, I get amped. It happened to me last Saturday. I was just jacked about it, and You know, I still am still really excited about that fish. And being there when somebody else caught their new PB, seeing them weigh it, seeing the weight come in higher than the prior fish, and then get that person get excited, I thought it was awesome. I felt really honored to be able to be there when that happened for that guy. I know it might sound weird, but if you fish seriously, you know, you probably get it. You know, you probably get it. So.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Let's see it. That's a nice one. We've been working it for a few hours without much luck, and then the bass assassin. She's nice. Look at that fish, dude. That's like what, 5-6 pounds?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta feel though.
She's feisty.
And it's 4 pounds, 3 ounces.
Nice.
Right there.
It's a big hog. Oh yeah, look at the belly. All right. There you go, dude. That's a nice fish.
There. Whoa. Now I gotta get it out.
I had a blast fishing with him. Really good guy. Check out his channel. He doesn't post often, but you know, just check it out. See if it's something you might be interested in subscribing to. So speaking of fishing with Bet, I get asked quite a bit to go fish with other people, and there are a couple of other YouTubers like Yankee Tankers Outdoor. I want to hook up with that guy, fish with him. I really like getting out and fishing with people. Sometimes the problem is it's sometimes hard for me with my work schedule and my, you know, when my kids are with me and that type of stuff to always make it out when it works for other people. I want to do more of that this year. So, you know, if you want to fish together sometime, you know, let me know and I'll do my best to make it happen. One of these days, I just want to pick a date, like a Saturday sometime, and just say, hey, let's get together here and fish. It's not going to be a derby. It's not going to be anything like that, but it's just going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many other people want to show up and meet some of the kayak fishermen somewhere in the Delta and just fish for a little while and have fun, hang out, get to know some new people, meet some new people. So I don't know how I'm going to announce that. I don't know when it'll be, but I kind of want to do it in maybe sometime in May. I'm not sure though, so just bear with me. If that's something you're interested in, please comment below or go to the Facebook page and comment over there. Just let me know. Today I am drinking some Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee, and yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Also, speaking of fishing, I want to start something. I get messages occasionally, people saying, hey Chris, you know, can you teach me how to fish? Basically is what they're asking. What should I use in this situation? What should I use in this situation? And I'm kind of wanting to do a series. And I don't know the details on this, but I have some ideas of just fishing tips. And they're going to be a broad range of tips. Some of them are going to be for the very, very, very beginner. Some of them are going to be more advanced. Some of them are going to pertain to kayak fishermen, and some are going to pertain to anybody who wants to fish. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm thinking of doing that. And if that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Lately I've done a few live streams. I don't know if that's something you guys want me to do more of, but you know, I find them interesting. They're pretty fun. And because of that, I'm actually going to be starting up something. Here's like a little snippet, preview, teaser, whatever you want to call it, of what we're working on. So I think that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure exactly how it's all gonna go, but you know, we've got some good ideas going on. I don't think it's probably not going to be hosted on this channel, but we're probably going to create its own channel for it, for that live stream. So something in the works, you know, here in a few weeks, we're probably going to be launching that. So I'll keep you guys posted, and yeah, if you have any thoughts on that, let me know and we'll go from there. The next thing is, recently I had a live stream with the folks over at BattlBox. And that's something we were working on since before Christmas 2016. We've been trying to hook up and get that put together for a while, and I had a blast. I was, you know, surprised Brandon Curran from Curran 1776 joined us, and Brandon's a guy that I've followed. He's just a funny dude. He you know, now works for BattlBox, but just a good guy. And so's Dan. Dan is the owner of BattlBox. I had a blast chatting with those two, hoping that we can do it again sometime. As you guys probably saw, if you didn't see it, I'll have a link to the live stream in the description below, but I drank way too much. Like, I don't know what came over me. I typically don't do that. Within the span of that live stream, I had probably the equivalent of 7 shots worth of bourbon. And, you know, I wasn't like shooting it, I was sipping it, but I don't know what the deal was with me. And since then, everybody and their brother has been telling me about great bourbons, and I've been trying to get my hands on some good bourbons. I picked up this is Blanton's, cool bottle. I haven't opened it yet, but you know, looks like a good bourbon, and I've heard great things about this bourbon. So I'm excited to test that out, and I won't drink it all in one spot, don't worry. But if you guys have recommendations on whiskeys or bourbons, that's, you know, I like whiskeys, I like bourbons, I like craft beer, I like beer. Yeah, I don't drink on a daily basis, don't get me wrong. But anyways, if you guys have suggestions or you want to send me some, I don't know what the laws are on sending people bourbon, you know what I mean? But if you sort that out on your own and you want to send me some, P.O. Box is in the description down below. In fact, if you want to send me anything, the P.O. Box is in the description down below. So speaking of sending me stuff, I recently got a piece of mail from Marvin over at Great American Survival. We did a little sticker exchange. So he sent me one of his, and he sent me like 2 or 3 of his, and I sent him a few of mine. And, you know, a little note. So that's always appreciated. He seems like a pretty good guy. I'll have a link to his channel down below. And we're kind of, I guess I'm working on something with him and a few other YouTubers. I don't know when that's all going to happen because I'm waiting for something to get shipped to me. But it sounds like kind of a cool project. So stay tuned for that. Also, speaking of sending stuff to me, I got this shipped to me. And this is a flashlight. It's kind of an interesting design. It's like a little baseball bat. So carry this around, light your way, and then if somebody tries to hit you, you hit them back with this. Whack, whack. This was sent to me by a viewer and a member of the BattlBox forums, and I'll just use his forum name. Beerman sent this to me. So yeah, I'm stoked about this. He asked me to do a review on it, and that's something that if you guys want me to do a review on an item, you are always welcome to send me a private message wherever. Instagram works really good. Facebook works pretty good. Twitter is pretty good. The Messenger on YouTube sucks. If you're a member of the BattlBox forum, you can send me a private message there. If you want me to review something, you can always just say, hey, Chris, have you used this before? What do you know, what are your thoughts on this? Can you do a video on this? And I will try to do it. If I've got to fork up a bunch of money, it's probably less likely it's going to get done in a timely manner. I'm not independently wealthy, so I wish I was. If there's something you really want to see my thoughts on, the best way to make that happen is to do what Beerman did and send it to me. Order it on Amazon, put my P.O. Box in for the shipping address, and I'll gladly do a review on it for you. And stuff like that really helps me, it helps the channel. There are so many things I'd like to review, but because I'm not independently wealthy, as I mentioned just a second ago, I can't do that. I can't always do that. So if there's something you're looking for, go for it, send it to me, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. And I'll try to do it in a timely fashion. So I don't want to harp on this, but just so you guys know, if you want to help the channel, there are some other ways that you can go about doing that. One is, go buy Out West with Chris hoodie, pretty easy. I'll have a link in the description down below where you can purchase one of those. We've sold a few so far, not a lot. I wasn't expecting to sell a lot. I'm not expecting to get rich off of Out West with Chris hoodies. I mean, come on now, I'm realistic here. That'd be awesome, but I understand. The other thing you can do is if you frequently shop on Amazon, you can actually help the channel quite a bit. And the way you do that is go to any of my videos, and 99% of my videos, there is a link in the description to Amazon, somewhere to Amazon. So if I review a product, typically, if it's available on Amazon, I will have a link to Amazon. I also have links to all of my camera equipment that I use and, where you can find them on Amazon. If you click on those links, it takes you to Amazon. Now, anything you buy within a, 24-hour time period, I think it is, actually gives me a little bit of a commission. So that's an affiliate referral program. I get a little tiny commission, not much. It's like 4%, something like that. Just keep that in mind. If you shop on Amazon frequently, feel free to do that. If you have questions on how that works, just ask me. So the other thing that you can do is take matters into your own hands in a way. And I'll kind of get into this in a little bit, but if there's a company or something like that that you would like to see me work with, feel free at any point in time to email them and mention me. There's so many people that don't know about our channel. I mean, I'm a small channel. But if it's something that you feel passionate about, feel free to email them, jump on their Facebook page, leave a comment. There was a company called Wazoo Survival Gear who makes great stuff. And they mentioned to me in a video, hey, we'd like to see you review a few of our products, and then we hooked up and it was like, hey, fill out this form and do this and that, and, maybe we'll send you something. Well, I haven't heard from them. I need to follow up with those cats. But, one thing you could do if you wanted to help the channel is email those guys or get on their Facebook page and say, hey, I'd like to see Out West with Chris, review some of your products or, whatever. If I do like a product review, like if you're into the Vibe Sea Ghost 110, I did a review on that. Jump on Vibe's Facebook page and say, hey, I saw it on Out West with Chris. Looks like a cool kayak. Stuff like that really helps the channel. It really does. And I have a case in point. One of the viewers took the initiative, and his name is Mike. Shout out to Mike. Took the initiative to email BattlBox and basically said, hey, why does Chris get his box last? Well, the end result is I'm going to be getting my boxes early, and I'm actually not going to be paying for them anymore. So, full disclosure on this stuff. When I get something for free, I try my best to let you guys know, hey, I got this for free. I didn't pay for it. So from now on, I am not going to be paying for my battle boxes. There are like 7 or 8 channels that get this kind of thing. And they're all big channels. They get their boxes early, and that allows them time to do a review on them and post them. Well, for me, I don't want to get too far into the weeds why that's important for a YouTube channel, but it makes sense. If you get your box early, you'll get more views. And if you get more views, you'll probably get more new subscribers. And I was willing to pay for that if I could get the box early too. But BattlBox pretty much said, no, just take it. So let me be totally clear though. Like, if I don't like something in a box, I'm gonna let you know, okay? If I don't like an item, or if I have something negative about the overall theme, I'm still gonna say it. Like, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. I try not to be a dick about stuff, but I'm not gonna hold back. And I let the folks over at BattlBox know when they contacted me, hey, this isn't gonna change anything. You know, if I have a problem with, let's say, the Ready Man subscription, I'm gonna mention it. And they said that that was their expectation. So you're still gonna get the same opinionated video, but I'm just not gonna be paying for it. And I'm gonna be getting it early and being able to put it out early with all the other big channels. And, you know, timing is everything when it's a subscription unboxing video. Getting them out quickly is key to a channel's success. Just so you guys know, like, I don't make a ton of money off of YouTube. In fact, I pay money to do YouTube, basically. So all of these things really help. It's my hobby. It's something I really enjoy to do, and I love doing it. And I'd do it if I didn't get paid anything. If I didn't make any money off of ad revenue, I'd do it. It's just something I really enjoy. But I basically bring in maybe $100 a month from YouTube. My BattlBox subscription cost me $150. My Shooter's Loot subscription cost me $79. If you guys want to see more subscription unboxings or more gear reviews, keep that in mind. Like, I would love to review Tac Pack or Never Enough Tactical, stuff like that, but I can only afford so much. So going back to what we talked about, if you want to see me do one of those unboxings or a series of those unboxings, call those guys up, email them, Facebook, whatever you want, whatever the best mode is for you, and say, I'd like to see this on the Out West with Chris channel. Just throwing that out there. So let's move on. I feel really weird talking about all that stuff. I don't know why. I mean, it's a fact of life with YouTube. And yeah, I don't know why I feel weird talking about it, but I do. So I may edit that out. I don't know. So you might notice I just changed my hat, and I kind of have another little exciting announcement. And that is I'm going to be working with KastKing as a brand ambassador. So basically what that means is occasionally on the channel you might see me talk about KastKing products, and they are a fishing company. So fishing reels, fishing line, they have some great braided lines and just stuff like that. Okay, I did a video when I caught that 7-pound bass, my new personal best. It was on a KastKing Stealth, and that's one of their reels. I was doing a review of that reel when I caught that fish, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, I don't get these products for free. That's not how sponsorships work. I get a little bit of a discount, basically. And this is a brand that I've known about for a while now. A bunch of my friends who do YouTube use their gear and turn me on to it, and I've used a couple of their reels now. And so far so good. I've used their line and I really like the Fortis braid. I've got some Mega 8 on the way. I've got another reel coming on the way. They do all sorts of stuff. Like, this is a nice, simple fly reel that I picked up along with the fly rod from them. And, you know, I'm pretty excited to get some line on it and test it out, see how it works. So they do all sorts of stuff. So anyways, if you see that coming, just know these are products that I've used, that I've tested, that I believe in. Okay, so I have pretty much wrapped up my cup of coffee, and I've pretty much wrapped up, I think, everything I wanted to talk about. So because if you're still watching this and you watched this to begin with, you're probably a pretty hardcore subscriber to the channel. I want to do a little giveaway. So I'm going to give away bottle number 3 from the, the water bottle challenge that was on BattlBox forums. Anyways, I'm gonna give one of these away. So comment down below, make sure you are a subscriber, and you'll get a shot at this bottle number 3 with the paracord and carrying sling. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, for being subscribers, for giving 2 shits about the channel, and for just being overall supportive. If you have any ideas on how you can help the channel, I'm all ears. Send me an email. So email is in the description down below too. I look forward to hearing from you guys. You guys are the best subscribers in the world. We're up to almost 3,000 now. A little teaser, we'll be doing a really cool giveaway somewhere before 4,000. I haven't nailed down the exact number yet, but I'm thinking 3,500. So keep that in mind. The more people that you tell about it, the sooner we can get there and have some fun with that. Thank you for watching the video. If you like what you see, please click that thumbs up button and subscribe. As always, thank you for getting out west with Chris.